I think what I like most about working on Surge is the layout of everything. You really are kind of responsible for your own projects, and you're able to definitely kind of like take the reins in your own way. You kind of can tackle problems in your own way. It really gives you the opportunity to learn how to be a leader.
I like the opportunities to learn a whole wide variety of skills that you otherwise wouldn't have thought to be important or interesting.
I like the open team environment, kind of just like everyone's here to help each other, not like out to get each other. I don't really think I see myself in such like a cutthroat environment like in the future, so something that I kind of want to go on with it, like with my future work.
I really like the cooperative environment and how I could just go to the next table and ask questions if I need to.
Like the lot of friends here is so good. Yeah, it's a good experience here.
Being able to sit next to the rest of the interns and collaborate on the projects we're working on and just like help each other out is definitely a great experience.
Like I said before, the work environment is very productive. I get to work on a lot of stuff. I have a lot of self-teaching potential that I like to do on my own.
It's laid back, but people definitely get their work done. Like Carrie said, it can be very start-stop. So like sometimes it'll be really busy, sometimes it'll be pretty laid back, it's a nice mix.
It's really chill. Everyone's really nice and you get to know all the interns.
Our relationship is very good. We all talk with each other, and some even hang out after work hours. Like I've played basketball with a few of the interns before and gone out to eat with them before. So I think we all have a really good, friendly relationship. Because we all know each other, like we can laugh and have fun. It's just we're like all more comfortable around each other, and I think that just makes the projects and workflow just like that much smoother.
Very good. I mean, honestly, at the beginning, it was kind of a little bit awkward at first. Everyone's getting to know each other, but now we really, I can see, developed, both professionally and, even outside of work. We're all hanging out, making sure that everyone's doing well.
Oh, they're my boys. Like, we're family. I don't even call them co-workers. We're like a family. We see each other every day. Family.
Because this internship has so much team building stuff, so that we are able to bond together real quick and we're able to get to know each other real quick.
Your relationships at the workplace can extend much farther. I know in a lot of workplaces, like you probably have to keep it very professional. It might be the same way with some other internships, but I felt like here that like outside I could get along with everybody pretty well.
One difficult moment would be being on a project and with a difficult client and being let off on that project. So it was like a very different expectations, over-promising results, that kind of stuff. And how I overcame it was just learning from mistakes and applying it to other projects to deliver better deliverables.
Everything just didn't go to plan. I was temporary lead because our lead was gone. And basically, I was just lost the entire process because we didn't have enough time. It was also a lot of my fault for not knowing the technology that well. And I overcame it I don't think I overcame it yet, but it was definitely a lesson. Now I know how to fail and get back up.
I have to voice what I can do and what I can't do, because in the future, I bet I'll have a similar situation where someone's going to ask too much of me. And I learned that I just have to be honest and say that I can't do this thing within this time frame, because it's better to voice that rather than disappointing in the future.
I think the difficult challenge is doing the project. Have many challenges to overcome. The project itself is too hard for one. Yeah.
Okay, like the data mining one? Or?
Yeah, scraping.
One thing special I did during this internship is working with a startup company, which I've never done before. It's just interesting to see how like a company can actually take shape and just start from the bottom and just keep building until the company actually becomes something.
I would say the project that we have are kind of close to the real world, because we work with local business and also some startups company, and we have experience on the projects, and we can know how to deal with clients, and our supervisor also teach us how to do that.
I think what was really cool is that I got to learn a lot about human-centered design, and I really, really like it. So I think that maybe that can kind of influence my future career path. So I think that was probably the most impactful thing because it made me kind of shift my views on maybe what I wanted to do in the future.
Probably going to Eagle Creek Lodge and being able to fly my drone up there and just make them like an edit for their website. I thought that was pretty cool and fun to get out of the office for a little bit.
Drawing the window of search, we don't really have an artist in our team, so we kind of struggle at the beginning of the window drawing process. Like, we really progressed a lot in the process because the first week we were like, okay, we should wrote like hello somewhere in different languages because we're not really sure what to draw. And then the second week we used post-it note. Like after the weeks, we made like real drawings on the window, so you can really see our progress and how we like step out from our comfort zone to like do something we never done before.
I like Carrie's idea of Headspace. Like you just get in your zone for that 10 minutes, and that's all you need throughout the day.
Learning new stuff, kind of getting out of my like comfort zone and like taking risks to learn new things, such as like HTML. I started teaching myself Python for a little bit. It's just pretty cool.
Game you set up here for the baby pictures. That was probably one of the hardest times to ever class.
The axe throwing and then the Jeopardy that we did, wasn't it? Or like the Kahoot thing. Yeah. And I think that was the best. The best kind of activities we had so far. We both kind of interacted the way we're not usually used to, especially when we're talking about as individuals, not just as interns. That only strengthened each relationship we had.
Being able to get outside the office some days and go to we went to Eagle Creek, we went to a house for Fence King, and like playing basketball on the weekend with you guys and that kind of stuff.
Some stories, it's just like the fun things we do together outside, or not outside, but like as team activities. Have some kind of team building outside of the workplace, but for it to also be like really fun. So.